Act 1. Origins of the Powder Keg. Crimea was always more than just land on the map. In 2014, Russia annexed it in a blitz that shocked the world, marking the first time since World War II that borders in Europe were redrawn by force. Moscow didn't just take beaches and ports. It seized a launch pad into the Black Sea, a bastion for warships, submarines, and missiles. From Crimea, Russia projected power across southern Ukraine, menacing NATO's southeastern flank. When Putin escalated into full invasion in 2022, Crimea was central again. Its air bases launched fighter sorties, its ports fired cruise missiles, and its defenses hardened into what Moscow claimed was an impenetrable fortress. But now, in 2025, the fortress is cracking. Act 2. Ukraine's shift from defense to systematic strike. Early in the war, Ukraine fought to survive. Drones were cobbled together, defenses scrambled. But over 3 years of brutal fighting, Kyiv sharpened its craft. Drone warfare, deep strikes, electronic warfare, and precision sabotage. By summer 2025, Ukraine stopped merely reacting. It began unraveling Crimea, piece by piece. Each strike isn't random. It's part of a methodical campaign to peel away layers of Russia's power, blind the radars, cut the satellite nodes, shatter logistics, neutralize support vessels, humiliate Moscow's best assets. Act 3. The Ghosts and the S-400. The latest blows began on August 31st. Ukraine's Ghosts unit, elite operators known for precision raids, launched a strike that stunned even seasoned analysts. The target, an S-400 air defense system. To understand the weight of this, remember, the S-400 is billed as Russia's crown jewel of air defense, a $200 million system designed to shoot down stealth aircraft, drones, and missiles across a 248-mile radius. Its missiles scream at Mach 15, fired in volleys meant to overwhelm. It was supposed to make Crimea's skies untouchable. But Ukraine didn't play by Moscow's script. Instead of charging the launchers, they struck smarter. The 96 L6 AP radar that feeds the S-400. Without its eyes, the S-400 is blind, reduced to a missile rack that can't aim. In one strike, Ukraine turned a fearsome symbol into a $200 million paperweight. Act 4. GLONASS, cutting the nerve wires. With the S-400's radar down, Ukraine pushed deeper. The next target, a GLONASS ground station, tucked under a protective dome.
And that's exactly what happened. One blast severed a key node, degrading Russia's precision and sowing doubt in every missile launch out of Crimea. A satellite network, without reliable ground calibration, is like a compass with a broken needle. Act 5. Hvardiska Air Base. Helicopters burn. With the skies opening, Ukraine's drones shifted to Hvardiska Air Base, near Simferopol. There, FPV kamikaze drones hunted across the tarmac. Their footage, later published by HUR, tells the story. A drone dips and dives, then rams straight into a parked Mi-8 helicopter. Explosion, smoke. One aircraft gone. A second drone skirts past wreckage, swings around, and slams into another Mi-8, engulfing it in flames. The Mi-8s weren't glamorous aircraft. They were Soviet workhorses, troop carriers, cargo movers, medical evac platforms. But they were critical. Without them, Russia's ability to shuttle men, ammunition, and wounded collapsed. Ukraine destroyed $60 million worth of helicopters with drones that cost thousands. Act 6. The tugboat and the Black Sea Fleet's shadow. Then came the sea strike. Another drone homed in on a Buk 219E tugboat, a humble but vital support vessel. Why target it? Because the Black Sea Fleet is in shambles. Already, a third of its ships lie destroyed, forcing the fleet to retreat eastward. Tugboats like the Buk 2190 are lifelines, hauling damaged ships, fighting fires, and even conducting covert naval sabotage missions. Destroy the tug, and you don't just sink a boat, you cripple the fleet's safety net. When the drone slammed into its hull, another layer of Russia's maritime security unraveled. Act 7. The Old Guard, S-300, silenced. Not content with the S-400, Ukraine struck at its precursor, the S-300 near Saki airfield. Developed in the late Cold War, the S-300 can track targets 185 miles out and fire 12 missiles in unison. Old, yes, but still lethal against Ukraine's older jets and drones. So Ukraine again avoided the launchers and hit the radar. Result: another blind defense node, another gap in Crimea's dense air umbrella. Act 8. The telescope. Russia's eyes on space, gone. The final blow was almost poetic. Ukraine destroyed a Soviet-era RT-70 radio telescope, one of only a handful ever built. Its purpose? Monitoring satellite constellations, including GLONASS.
Act 9. Strategy behind the strikes. Step back, and the pattern is unmistakable. Blind the shields, S-400, S-300 radars. Disrupt the nerves, GLONASS, RT-70. Cut mobility, Mi-8s, tugboat. Exploit the humiliation, public strike videos, telegram confirmations. This isn't just battlefield attrition. It's a campaign designed to weaken defenses so future strikes land even harder. Erode Russia's logistics on land and sea. Expose Moscow's impotence before the world. Each strike buys the next. Each explosion echoes beyond the battlefield. Act 10. The collapse of the fortress. Russia had built Crimea into a showcase fortress. In May 2025, Ukrainian officials admitted Crimea's air defense density was higher than almost anywhere in Russia. Guerrilla reports confirm Moscow was layering radars, SAMs, and EW systems specifically to block Ukrainian drones. But in just a few days, Ukraine proved all of it meant nothing. Crimea's shield cracked. The fortress walls are falling inward. And Putin is left watching his untouchable jewel picked apart in broad daylight. Act 11. The road ahead. What's next? With defenses degraded, Ukraine can push deeper. Airfields could be rendered unusable. Naval bases may be cratered. Supply depots and command posts lie exposed. Every hole in Crimea's air shield is an invitation for another drone, another missile, another strike. And beyond the tactical success lies the symbolic one, humiliation. Crimea was Putin's prize. Now it's his bleeding wound. What began in 2014 with a land grab has become, in 2025, a campaign of systematic dismantling. Air defenses silenced, helicopters destroyed, tugboats sunk, satellites blinded. A telescope that once gazed at the heavens reduced to scrap. The message is unmistakable. Ukraine will not stop until Crimea is theirs again. And as August 2025 closes, Russia's summer offensive, once meant to deliver Moscow's crowning victory, lies in ruins.